How would you like to see some of the absolute best budget Ganzo Firebird knives? Well, stick around and I'll show you my top 5. How you doing? I'm Jay and welcome to my channel. If you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point, go ahead, click subscribe. First, I want to go ahead and thank my friends over at Cutlery. They actually had provided me with the knives that you're going to see here today. And I will also include all of the links for every knife down in the description below. We're going to start out with the 5th place knife, and then we'll work our way up to number 1. So I'll show you each knife, and then I'll tell you why it's on this list. So starting with number 5, this is a more recent release from Ganzo, the FH31, and it features D2 blade steel, a ball bearing pivot, $25 on Power Cutlery. I know, right? I love the large forward finger choil. Always a fan of nested liners. Excellent, just excellent blade to handle ratio. And check out that nice long straight usable working edge. Number 4 is the F761. It features 440C blade steel, bronze and Teflon washers on the inside, so it's bronze on one side of the pivot and Teflon on the other. $19.50 on Power Cutlery. Why is this knife on the list? Well, that wide blade profile is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. And notice that now, because of the design, most of that sharpened edge, look at that. Well, and of course there's no flipper tab, but most of that sharpened edge is going to be usable on a flat surface. So I always appreciate that. Check out this curved handle. Oh yeah, kind of like a pistol grip. Fits my hand very well. And the action is, well, it's excellent. I mean, even though this is riding on washers, just fantastic action. And lastly, the multiple deployment options, because you can either use the thumb studs or, of course, by just actuating the G-lock. That's number 4. And number 3 is the FH13. This features D2 blade steel as well, ball bearing pivot. $26. You can pick this up at Power Cutlery. Why do I like this knife? Well, the blade shape, I always appreciate a really nice classic drop point, and I like the black wash finish because that's just going to help to kind of hide that the wear and tear from everyday use. Very slim in the pocket. I mean, ridiculously slim in the pocket. And the action, well, yeah, it is that good. Oh my gosh, I love this knife. So that is number 3, the FH13. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, we're at number 2 already. Another recent release, well, fairly recent, the FH21. Now I know this knife is actually probably a number 1 on, you know, most of your lists. For me, it came in at number 2. It is a D2 blade steel, again, ball bearing pivot, $24 at Power Cutlery. Why do I like the FH21? Well, the action, again, is fantastic. This features also the nested liner, so it kind of just keeps the overall package a little thinner. These scales, if I can show you, if you can kind of stare down the sights there, yeah, contoured scales. So they're nice and rounded, so it fills my hand. And the FH21 just rides excellent. in the pocket. I mean, you don't even know it's there. That is number 2, the FH21. I really think that number 1 is gonna surprise most of you. Before I show you, I would love to hear from you guys, and I have a question. So just let me know down in the comment section below, what is your absolute favorite Ganzo Firebird knife? So now you guys ready? My number 1 absolute favorite Ganzo Firebird knife is going to be this fella. Yep, the FB 760. I told you it would surprise you. 440C blade steel, ball bearing pivot, $19.50. Oh, look at that. At Power Cutlery. Now you're probably wondering, Jay, why the heck is this knife number 1 on your list? Well, first, look at that blade shape. Love it. And doesn't it kind of remind you of another knife? Sorta. Yeah, the Sebenza 21. Similar. I know. I'll put it away. Any excuse to whip out the Sebenza, right? So don't forget to go ahead and in the comment section, let me know what's your absolute favorite Ganzo Firebird knife. And you know what? While you're at it, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to click on that subscribe. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.